as a mental health professional, this is one of the scariest things for patient rights. This does a lot of different things. And this targets a lot of different people, and it targets more than just homeless people. Right now, the criteria to be inpatient is that you have to be a danger to self, you're going to kill yourself, or you're going to pretty much harm or kill other people. Hypothetically, if you're not, you should not be petitioned or hospitalized without your consent. But this changes that, and this says basically if you are not able to care for yourself and you live on the streets, or if you are perceived as a danger to others, which could be defined as anything. Like they could say trans people are a danger to others because they are in front of their children, right? Then you will be institutionalized. And that is not defined as far as like you will be released in 7 days. No, this is saying like for as long as necessary. And you have to comply with treatment. So the right to refuse medications, the right to refuse treatment is eradicated. The consent decrees, and that means that these are like things that protect people from being abused in institutions. They look at institutions and they're watching them and they're like, you cannot violate people here. Like you've done this in the past and we are not going to let it happen again. Do better. They're terminating it. So not only are they saying that like, okay, let's institutionalize people, let's make it as easy as possible, let's get people off the streets, let's just take people that we want to get rid of, but they're saying that like these people do not need to get protected once they're locked up, and they do not have the right to say no. If they want a house and they ever want to get out of here, they need to do what we say. It doesn't specify that the psychiatrist or who's making these decisions, right? It doesn't specify anything as far as like, is this medication? Are they going to be forced to take antipsychotics? Are they going to be forced to like, I don't know, have conversion therapy? Are they going to be forced to detransition if that's the threat, right? And gender dysphoria is in the DSM. That could very well be a part of this. It starts by saying that homeless people should also have all of their health information, so their mental health information taken by housing and then reported to the government and reported to police. And then these people are going to be monitored. So if you have a mental health issue, now you can be monitored. If you're unable to care for yourself, so if you are autistic and you're not able to care for yourself and you live on the streets or you just lost your job, now you can be institutionalized. You know, if you're just going through some hardship, because right now, like everyone's losing their fucking job, you could be institutionalized. What? There are not state hospitals to take all of these people. That's the fucked up thing here too, is like, where are they gonna put people? They don't have hospitals to put them in. There are not enough beds for people currently at all. So like, you're gonna have this mass push of people, they're going to prison. That's where they're gonna go. And there's not gonna be a way out for them. This is scary. Or if like somebody just had a relapse, like they got better and they had like a relapse, like instead of just getting outpatient treatment, they're going to be like, nope, you can't do that. You got to be institutionalized. Like, we are demonizing healing because healing is not linear. You do not just go somewhere and then get better and then like you just go off and live a great life and get a job and everything's fine. Like it doesn't work like that. And we're destroying the outpatient supports. They're destroying Medicaid. They're going to take away the state hospitals that are left and the community mental health centers that are left. It's like everything's just coming into place as far as like they're destroying the system and then implementing these things where like, oh yeah, these people are going to have to get treatment, but there's nowhere for them to get treatment at. So what does that mean? And then we have Make America Healthy Again, who had previously put out things about like, you know, SSRIs are dangerous and psych meds are dangerous. And they have continued to say that. Now they've had things come out about how like SSRIs in pregnancy are dangerous and we shouldn't let women who are pregnant take psych meds, which like, The push into mental health here, into healthcare here is dangerous. And that's all I have to say on this. I can be called fear mongering all day long, but you know what? You will see.